Welcome everyone, it is Mike. This is my little movie review, my midweek movie review, and I am continuing to discuss movies where machines and car vehicles are the killers or used to kill for whatever reason. The first two I did was The Car and The Car 2, uh, both possessed car movies. Today I'm going to talk about Maximum Overdrive. One of my favorites that I've probably watched the most, other than The Car and the movie I'll talk about next week. Um, but Maximum Overdrive is one of those wacky movies that just caught my interest right away. It stars, basically, it stars Emilio Estevez. Uh, that's pretty much the main character. He plays Bill Robinson. He is a cook at a truck stop in North Carolina. Or is it North Carolina? Yeah, it's North Carolina. And then his female lead is basically a girl named Brett, and she is played by Laura Harrington. And what happens is a comet passes over the Earth, and there's this radioactive um, radiation storm basically that covers the Earth, and it brings all of the machines to life. And the machines start attacking their makers or people, just humans in general. So we're talking everything from a soda machine and a pinball machine to cars, trucks, lawnmowers, electric knives, you name it. If it was a machine, it tried to kill a person, which was really kind of crazy. So one of the scenes and I'll talk about the scenes that stick out in my mind the most, um, was when the poor coach went to get sodas for his baseball team. Um, he got the bejesus kicked out of him by that machine because it just started shooting sodas out. And I remember one of them hitting him right in the genitals. So I thought, oh, that's terrible. But then they went on to, clog him and kill him. So yeah, that scene sticks with me. And another scene that sticks with me, there are several in this movie, but when the waitress, I really liked her, that character, but when she had her final stand against the machines, and went out saying, "You can't do this. We made you. We made you." Yeah, that scene has always stuck with me too. Now, as far as the plot in this movie, basically we have a group of people that end up in this little truck stop out in the middle of nowhere. And they eventually are basically surrounded by a bunch of semis who need fuel because they want to keep killing. And the reason they don't run right through the gas station is because there's fuel there. Well, Emilio Estevez basically becomes the leader of this group. Um, and you have the girl, I think I'm pretty sure she's a waitress at the restaurant, and you have some other people that are at the restaurants and that work at the restaurant or eating there, and then you have this couple, and the woman from this couple, her real name is Yeardley Smith. She plays Connie. Truly steals the show from me. She is hilarious. Her voice is so annoying, um, but hilariously so. I absolutely loved her character. So they're all basically brought to this place. There's a little boy involved, and he goes there because his dad works at that restaurant. But I believe his dad is killed. Yeah, his dad gets killed in the movie. Um, so yeah, it's interesting, and you have these scenes where they're trying to figure out how to get out of the restaurant, and they figure out that there's like a little tunnel that goes from one building to the next building, and then there's a big ditch. So yeah, we have all these people trying to get out, and some of them not making it basically because either this machine gun cart pulls up and starts blowing crap, the crap out of the restaurant, or you have people trying to escape and getting hit or killed. It's just one of those movies where you're like, okay, what am I on? What is going on with this movie? Because it is far out. But as far as the acting goes, I loved it. I thought Emilio Estevez was amazing. Um, one of movies that whenever I think of Emilio Estevez, it's the movie I think of. I thought everybody did a good job. I thought the tension in the movie was real and yeah, palpable, as they say. So yeah, this movie is a lot of fun. There is not a huge amount of gore. I mean, the people that get killed, um, most of them, if they're not shot, they get ran over or they get blown up or whatever. You don't see a whole lot of that. But yeah, overall, just one of those movies that whenever I'm in the mood for something dark and silly, it's what I watch. Truly enjoyed this movie. I highly recommend it. I had the Steelbook um, release and a couple other releases of this movie. But yeah, if you want a fun time, check this one out, okay? Okay? All right. Thanks, guys. We'll see you in the next one.